Hey there, friend. Today, we're leveling up our handheld mobile gaming setup. If you're tired of clunky touch controls on those flat screens and all the missed inputs, you are in the right place. We're unboxing and deep diving into the latest from GameSir, the G8 Plus. From the build quality to the snap instant pairing, I'm putting this through the paces with emulators, racing games, and first-person shooting titles to see if this is the ultimate mobile upgrade. We're diving into the ergonomics, testing the Hall effect precision sticks, and seeing exactly how that GameSir app takes your mobile library to the next level. Let's get into it. Wow, okay, big thank you to GameSir for sending over their G8 Plus Galileo MFI. This here is a wired gaming controller, but it also, for me, this is mainly the kind of controller that you're going to be using with your mobile device, but you could also use it with like a Switch, or I think you can actually connect it to like your PC as well. We're going to open it up. Oh, I don't want to break the box, but it's so tight. There we go. All right, let's slip it out of here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, look at that. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Few claims here on the box. We've got the Hall effect drift-proof sticks. You can swap out your buttons, which I think is really, really cool. You got the grip vibrations, which is going to come in handy to give you that immersive experience. You go anywhere from 125 to 215 millimeters. You got your Android and iPhone compatibility. And what else we got? Some multi-language controls, some pictures here. And we've also got, like I said, the Hall effect sticks, the plug-and-play Type-C connector. That's something I'm actually really looking forward to. A previous model that I tested, it was just wireless connectivity only. So I'm looking forward to that because it actually has down here the pass-through charging, which I think is going to be really, really nice. You got the tactile D-pad. And then back up top here, you can remove and replace the buttons like we mentioned. You got those Hall effect triggers on the top. And you got the nice laser engraved texture with the mappable back button. So lots going on. Let's take a look for ourselves. Let's get an idea. Oh yeah. Oh wow, they are. This is quite the presentation. This feels really, really nice right out of the box. Customized. Got some kind of accessories in here. Let's see what we got. Probably some kind of cable or something, but let's just see. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, this is nice. Replaceable thumbsticks. This is pretty fancy. Okay. I'm digging that. We'll check those out. Let's just take those right out. We can try them out. I'll double check, make sure I'm not missing anything. Sometimes there's little bits and pieces sort of tucked away inside the packaging. Inside here, how do I get in there? There we go. Okay. Okay. We got the control, or the instructions. And these are like the little grips. I know that they go sort of in here, probably, you know, for different sizes or to replace them. So this here is the G8 Plus. These, of course, are just to protect it. I think, you know, just for shipping. Wow, this is amazing. This feels really substantial in my hand. This feels really, really nice. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm looking forward to testing this out, playing some games. But my first impression is just like, wow, what a lovely, lovely device. All right, so I got things charging right now, just so that we can have some juice when we get ready to pair up our phone. I'm recording on the same phone I'm going to test on, but there's these really cool, just pop off the faceplates, and this is how we can change out the thumbsticks. Like, I think this feels great as it is, and you can see the ones that are included. We've got a second of the original, and we got these sort of concentric circles, if that's more your style. And this one is actually quite a bit smaller. I guess it really just depends on your style of gaming, but all you have to do is pull it up very simply, and you just pop it on here. So like the design of this, feels, you know, very customizable, very user-focused. All right, so it's a little bit stiff. You want to be careful. It just pops on, no big deal. And then this faceplate just snaps right back into place. And I betcha, yeah, same on this side. And then you can swap these buttons around depending on the device, depending on your preferred layout, whatever kind of game you're playing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a pretty vanilla gamer, but I've been gaming since like 1988, and I like it, you know, sort of standard for the most part. I love this feeling. This is clearly designed, you know, for an adult hands in mind, and you can obviously get a pretty big device on here. I don't think it's quite gonna fit my iPad Pro, but iPad mini on there might be just fine. And I've noticed in here, this little design feature, the USB-C, can flex, which I think is pretty nice if, you know, you're taking your phone in and out, something like that. You don't want to break the port, so I think that's really, really sweet. And textured grips, not to be missed. They're very, very satisfying in the hand. They've got a beautiful feeling. The programmable back buttons, and I will take a quick look at the GameSir app just to get an idea of, you know, what is actually included for this device, because I know they've got a little additional software capability, but we can check it out and see how we can program this. But I'm going to test it with some games, probably like a little Call of Duty mobile, and I like playing emulator games, you know, old school Nintendo games, stuff like that. But, you know, obviously you can play this with all manner of games, something like Minecraft or, you know, Fortnite, if depending on where they are. And another design feature I want to talk about is actually these little things are magnets. So they're very easy to swap in and out. And thoughtfully, they have different thicknesses. And I think the reason behind that is if you have a case on your phone, you're going to want to use these stock thin ones. But if you want to go au naturel and, you know, take the case off to get, like, you know, depending on your preferences, there's even this one is even thinner. So this is the one that came with it. It's sort of like a medium thickness. But if you look at this one here, it's like just the bare minimum. Oh, I think it might be upside down, but with the magnet on there. Yeah, this one here just pops right in there. As you can see, super low profile. So it's going to give you the option. I'm going to have to use something to pry that out of there now. But it gives you the option, depending on your device, your setup, you can customize these any way that's going to fit your devices to fit the widest variety of devices. All right, so I got the device, the G8 Plus, and I got my phone here. I'm just gonna plug it in, boop, just like that. Fits in nicely. And I'm gonna go straight into the simplest test first. This is the emulator. Let's just see. Now I know that the white ring depends on this is the iOS controls, but if you just check the manual, all you have to do is change the settings on the G8 Plus and it can work for your Android device, your Switch, you know, your PC controller. And let's just see how it works, how it feels. You know, I know how a controller works, but let's just see. I started a new game here. Oh yeah, right away. Right away. It takes us right in. Works immediately well. Obviously, we're not going to sit here and play the whole level, but just to get a little idea of how it feels. I mean, I've played this game my whole life. I'll say there, I'd have to remap those just to get the feeling. Oh. I'm amazing. I was just playing around. I think these are actually backwards to how I would want them to be. So that's another reason why we want to check the app. We could do that here. I'll do a little better test in a second. I've got the GameSir app right here. We'll check that up on the computer just because the way the lighting is on this camera. But as far as the game, picks it up immediately. It's connected. It works really good. I don't look really good, but that's fine. I'm not really worried about that, and I'm standing behind a camera. So now the other kind of games I'd want to play on here, I've got a racing game, which I think is perfect for the joystick. And I've also got some Call of Duty to give like a good feel of like how it feels, you know. Obviously with the D-pad, it feels nice to me. Kind of like a little bit clicky. Joystick is just like, whew, I love it. Smooth as can be. Okay, so this game is called Real Racing 3. And let's see if it, traction control. I have the volume for some reason. I don't know why. It's okay. Oh yeah, looks really nicely actually. I'm not sure if you can see what I'm up to. Not that I'm any good at it. It feels really smooth, like no latency. The connections feels really solid. I mean, I'm hammered down here on the speed. Obviously, this is just like a test track. We're not having any problems at all. Now, as I say that, I drive into the wall. But as far as the controller, connects instantly, feels beautiful, feels great in my hand. You know, it feels like an actual like console controller, which is amazing considering I'm playing it on my phone. So that works good. That works fine. I'm gonna go back out of here and let's test it in a little bit of Call of Duty. We'll see how that feels. All right, so we're in Call of Duty here now. And obviously I'm still in like the tutorial mode, but this is the kind of game that if I tried to play, you know, with the flat screen, oh, I'm not very good at the controls yet. Sure feels good though. Oh. Did we get a kill? We got an assist. But I mean, it feels nice. Obviously, you want to tweak it a little bit to your preferences. There, we got a kill. Feels good. I mean, I played this on my PC before, and this looks great, but it feels even better. So, I mean, if you're looking for a way to up your mobile gaming, this has got to be the device, this G8 Plus. It feels great. I'm looking forward to checking out what the app has to offer as far as any kind of customization or tweaking the setup a little bit. But just out of the box, without any tweaking, this already feels good, looks good. I'm loving it. All right, so I got to mess around with my camera a little bit to get it to actually pick up this bright screen. It'd be nice if they had dark mode. There might be, but I can't quite see it. But I can show you some of the functions we've got here. You can check out the firmware. There's an upgrade actually right now, but I'm not going to do it this second. You can test the controller, so you can check the different buttons to see if they're going to work or not. Let's try if we can dial in that brightness. Sorry about that. A bit difficult here. I got the button settings. So of course here you got Xbox layout, Switch layout. You can map your buttons different ways that you might like. You've also got the ability to restore them back to default. You can check your triggers here, the amount of press. You can have the hair triggers if you want them. All depends on your preferences. Also joystick settings here. You can move that around. You can test the sensitivity, the dead zone. And we've also got the vibration settings. So, oh, I just changed that. You know, if you want it really heavy or if you want it light, I think sometimes that can really, you know, just depend on the game, depend on your preferences. It's really nice. We've got the app though, that we can keep the controller up to date. We can change those fine details and, you know, you can work, as you can see, with a whole number of other GameSir products. And I can just tell you from personal experience that this is really, really helpful to make sure that, you know, you're getting the most out of your device and you're getting it fine-tuned to the game that you want to play, because there's so many options out there. It's never going to work, you know, out of the box for everyone, for every scenario. But the fact that you can have this software to increase your experience and improve your output, I think it's just phenomenal value. All right, so the bottom line, this GameSir controller is a game changer. It's the perfect size, zero lag, and that D-pad is pure tactile gold. If you want to transform your phone into a true handheld powerhouse, this is definitely the way to do it. Whether you're grinding ranked first-person shooters or revisiting the classics on an emulator, this is by far the precision your setup has been missing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join the test zone for more tech that actually delivers. I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.